That's a fine example of truly an exponential growth and a plethora of many renowned international brands. Well, we're now going to invite a gentleman who's going to elaborate a little more on the journey of Royal Lanka Agencies, a highly experienced banker with years of experience in the sector and functioning as a director of strategic investment as well. So we'd like to invite Mr. Amrit Kanugaratna on stage.
Distinguished guests, honored brand representatives, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you, and thank you for making the effort to be here with us for our celebrations. Some of you have come from distant countries, and some of you from not too distant places. The story began with a journey of 1,000 miles being commenced when two brothers, Jauzi and Jesmi Dastakir, who were already successful and well established in their own right, second generation industrialists, began the pursuit of bringing luxury brands to Sri Lanka. Their journey began in 2009 when these two young entrepreneurs decided the time was right to start negotiating with brand principals and the owners of luxury brands to introduce these brands to an island known as the teardrop of the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka. The year was significant. It was the end of a 30-year brutal ethnic war. It was a new era of liberation which allowed Sri Lankans to dream again for having a better life, with the possibilities of refinement in life quality and luxury. Jauzi and Jesmi, in their ceaseless pursuit to offer affordable luxury brands to Sri Lanka, saw their ambitions finally triumph over all adversities encountered towards bringing world-renowned luxury brands into Sri Lanka, such as Jewel Laurel, manufacturers of fine handcrafted jewelry made out of exquisite precious and semi-precious stones. Mont Blanc of Germany, which offers a range of finely crafted products, consists of luxury timepieces, writing instruments, travel, and personal accessories. Manufacturers of fine, elegantly crafted Swiss watches, such as Baume & Mercier, Raymond Weil, Frederick Constant, and Alpina, were subsequent international brands which were added to the portfolio. Hirsch of Germany, manufacturers of fine brand crafted watch straps, was added to this exclusive ensemble. With the increasing range of affordable luxury brands being added to meet growing expectations, Royal Lanka further actively pursued the fashion brands of watches such as Kenneth Cole of New York, Police, Timberland, Tommy Hilfiger, Lacoste, and Girls Only of France. The bold and colorful Italian fashion designs of United Colors of Benetton had already partnered with Royal Lanka on an exclusive distribution agreement. So had Baggett of India, a very exciting, relatively young brand which manufactures ladies' handbags, clutches, and tote bags. IT Luggage of UK was another brand which trusted Royal Lanka to distribute its range of travel luggage portfolio at very affordable prices. In 2019, a pioneer of innerwear since 1876, a well-known US brand of jockey and speedo partnered with Royal Lanka as its sole distributor in Sri Lanka and the Maldives. 2019 was again another significant year in terms of economic challenges. Sri Lanka experienced an unprecedented Easter bombing attack on 21st April 2019, which had severe economic and financial consequences, which resulted in the immediate decline in tourism and its negative effect on the industry in terms of hotel reservations and the loss of employment. For many, it involved a great sacrifice. Thereafter, November 2019, Sri Lanka faced a strange situation of having two prime ministers for a few months. In 2019, the world also started experiencing a growing pandemic of COVID, which saw borders being shut, travel restrictions being imposed on international travel, and the closures of business and the downturn of world economies, including that in Sri Lanka in 2020. Sri Lankan exports declined drastically, which created substantial decline in the country's balance of payments, resulting in the subsequent control of imports. The absence of foreign exchange resulted in import controls of non-essentials, which also saw the prohibition of several brand imports. Today, Sri Lanka has surpassed many of these economic challenges and live in hope for a better future amid signs of economic revival. Current challenges is the substantial decline in disposable income of its citizens as a result of a high tax regime, together with a substantial increase in business operating costs due to high utility charges, which has made consumers conscious of their spending habits. Despite these negative milestones, Royal Lanka has continued to invest in each of the different brands by opening its first Mont Blanc boutique and exclusive brand outlet at the One Golf Face in 2019. Establishing of several exclusive brand outlets for the jockey brand at One Golf Face, Colombo City Center, and at the recently opened Havelock City Mall. The opening of United Colors of Benetton exclusive brand outlets also at One Golf Face and at the Havelock City Mall. Opening of a Speedo exclusive brand outlet at the One Golf Face. Establishing of several brand outlets for the fashion watches at One Golf Face, Colombo City Center, Candy City Center, and its flagship retail outlet. Royal Lanka also focused on partnering with several large format stores, having branches island-wide for the distribution of its many fashion brands, including jockey innerwear, sleepwear. Some of the owners of these large format stores have graced this occasion, and I would like to thank you all for your support and patronage. Going forward, Royal Lanka's future plans are to take some of its fashion and lifestyle brands to the urban cities of the North and the East, which are seeing economic revivals from seed capital received from family members living and working overseas to commence small and medium-sized business, especially in the areas of the North and the East. Our focus is to take these brands out to the outstations by creating new partnerships, new enterprises, and establish new vistas. In conclusion, fashion brands are not just labels. They are storytellers, creators of dreams, and architects of our collective identity. As we navigate through the ever-evolving landscape of style, let us remember that the true essence of fashion is not just in the garments, watches, or accessories we wear, but in the stories they tell and the connections they forge. Let's continue to celebrate diversity, creativity, and the power of self-expression through the beautiful tapestry of fashion brands. In recognition of the unfailing effort of my two fellow directors who are the owners of the FMG Group, and recognition to their foresight and entrepreneurship skills, let us all stand, offer them a toast for their success and for their unwavering efforts in steering FMJ to 2024, and to their future ability to take this group forward with the able support of their children, the third generation, for a further 50 years. Jauzi, Jasmine, to you, and wish you a successful future journey. Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Director Strategic Investments, Royal Lanka Agencies of the FMJ Holdings, Mr. Amrit Kanagaratna, thank you very much. Do you know the first luxury brand introduced to Sri Lanka by Royal Lanka Agencies? Well, the answer is Remonway, which is a renowned, world-class, world-renowned Swiss watch company. And what's interesting is that we have the Vice President of Remonway present here this evening. That's something great. He started as a lawyer, and from 1997 to 2007, brand manager for Citizen in the SAC, and also 2007 to 2009, head of property, Reliance Gems and Jewels Limited, and from 2009 to date, Vice President, Sales and Marketing, India and SAC region for Remonway. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to now invite him on stage, Mr. Sebastian Lucas.
I've had the opportunity of being with this family for quite some time. 2009 was the first time I met Jauzi and Jesmi. And it was a kind of meeting where I decided I need to learn much more of these two gentlemen, because the need of my visit was something else. And henceforth, we started the journey, and now I was just looking at the journey milestones. FMJ Plastics in '74, A1 Polymer in 1998, JD Polymer in 2006, and Jewel Roller in 2007, and Royal Lankan Agency 2007. And just after that was the time when I was introduced to FMJ. And here, when I came, I met them in a store on the business street of Colombo. And I found the store, like a bunker, all covered. And these two gentlemen wanted, a Swiss brand to deal with. It was quite confusing, but anyways, the war it ended, and it was just the right time. And from then, I saw another showroom on top, and that was very interesting for me. That's where I met Rushda, a very humble, quiet lady, but I saw what she was doing. She had the eye of retail. Manufacturing is totally different. You have capacity utilization, procurement, and plastic industry uses a lot of heat, and the industry itself is always hot. And precision, deliveries, it's a different language. And from there to retail, a total different world of affairs. And I saw Rushda and her Benetton store, and I felt, yes, things are starting off in Colombo, and it will be a good partnership. And from then, our relationship started. We were probably the first Swiss brand to engage with FMJ. A long, long story after that. A lot of brands have come in, and today they are quite strong and efficient in luxury retail and also fashion retail. And 50th year is definitely a milestone, the golden milestone. And that's when, a business family started by Mr. Dastakir, who I have not met, but I remember the word singer because, singers associated with cricket, and we in India love cricket like Sri Lankans do, and Singer was sponsoring, a lot of these matches. And that struck me. And from then, you have Jauzi and Jesmi also understanding retail. In retail, you need, social connect. You need to do events and programs. You can't talk the factory language here. It's totally different. You need to be precise. You need to be like in Hindi, we say kalakar, or in Tamil, a nadigan, but you can't speak a lie. You should speak the truth. And, it's a different world. It's a world of fun, energy, and relaxation. And they've got it right. And of course, then another problem in Sri Lanka, things went out of focus. And now I've come here after a long time after COVID, and I feel it's the right time to reset and restart. So at the 50th year, another advice to the family is, it's time you look at succession. I saw 5 young gentlemen on the stage. One is a doctor, maybe he will not come. He'll have something else to do. The other 4, it's time you take interest to carry on the legacy. And I wish FMJ all the best and all the blessings from above. The old man Dastagir must have knelt down and prayed every day for such an event to happen today. Anyways, all the best to the family and to everybody gathered here.